morning, guys. It is Friday and I wanted to take you through a day in my life. I have kind of a busy day today. I have my first exam in biochem. I'm going to the gym to work out, going to the beach with my friend, full day. I also have a meeting with one of my athletes. I want to take you guys through as much of my day as possible. I am still recovering from my injuries, also kind of taking you through that. I am really excited to ditch the crutches soon, but for now I still have a little bit more time on them. I'm eating breakfast right now and then I'm gonna get ready, head to the gym, and it's going to be a great day. Gym now. I kind of have like a love-hate relationship with the gym. Once I'm there, I'm excited, but it's just like driving there, and I feel like with crutches too, I'm so much more uncomfortable, but I'm excited. We're gonna do the arm erg today, so no leg work, just gonna get a good cardio workout with the arm machine, and then I think I will head home. Definitely gonna get 30 minutes quality on there, but probably total trying to get at least an hour, maybe 90 minutes on there. Done, and I am headed home. Definitely got a good workout. It was a really good sweat, which is great. It's a great way to start my day. Was kind of surprised with how good of a workout it was. It's essentially an arm bike, so instead of using your legs, you're using your arms, and it's a little bit harder to get your heart rate up just because your arms are a lot smaller muscles than your legs, but I was still able to have an average heart rate of 140, which I was super happy with. And I think that hopefully as I continue like getting into more of my normal running, cross training and stuff, that maybe that could be a resource I could have. But yeah, it was really good. And I guess I just wanted to talk a little bit about kind of where I am in this injury, how I'm feeling, all of that. I don't really like going to the gym in general. I think everyone might experience that with just kind of general gym anxiety. I just don't feel comfortable, you know, using all the machines, and sometimes I just feel out of place. I don't know the most about lifting, but especially when I'm on crutches, it's really tough for me because, you know, there's always very nice people who, you know, want to hold the door open for me and things like that. But I just feel uncomfortable. Like I feel just like anywhere I go with the crutches, whether it's the grocery store or whatever, I just feel like it's hard to explain. Definitely, I always feel people treat me very well, which is nice, but I also just feel uncomfortable. I don't know. It's tough, and I also feel like I can't do a lot for myself, and I don't like that feeling. So that's been something that I've been struggling with during this injury that I didn't really have with other injuries because I wasn't on crutches and I wasn't so reliant on them. But for this specific injury, it's just really important that I am non-weight bearing. And then once I can bear weight, that's gonna be an amazing day. But yeah, I'm feeling good. I was kind of thinking about it this morning, just how far I've come with this injury. The first week I was in so much pain, couldn't walk, and now, you know, so far away from that place, which is awesome. I find myself, I guess, getting frustrated sometimes that it happened, but then I focus on everything that I've learned during the past 5 weeks going through this injury. And I'm also really grateful that I can be home during this time, that I have to be on crutches, and that I'm not crutching to and from class, and just kind of dealing with the whole mess of that. So I've been doing well. I've been finding a lot of things that really make me happy. I started painting, which was so random, but really enjoyed it. And then just prioritizing spending time with family, spending time with friends. And I think when I go back to school and when I start running, I have so many new things that I want to do now that when I get off of crutches, I'm looking forward to, like pickleball and just like hanging out with new people and being a little bit more social, I think, and joining some new clubs and just really pursuing my interests. So this summer I was supposed to volunteer at the hospital in Tallahassee, and obviously can't with the crutches, so I'm really looking forward to that in the fall, and kind of showing you guys what I'm doing to prepare for med school, because all of those sorts of things are coming up, studying for the MCAT and eventually taking it. So I'm just feeling really excited, and even though running has taken a little bit of a backseat in my life for the time being, there's still a lot that I'm doing and enjoying and pursuing and am passionate about. So I'm doing well. I'm trying to be just really taking it one day at a time, being proud of myself, and I know that I will eventually get back to first walking and then running, but I have to be patient, I have to be kind to myself, and I have to make sure that I'm doing the right things. So that's my little update. We are headed home. I am going to have a good little post-workout meal. I'm gonna go to the review for my biochem class before my test, and then we are going to take that test. So I'm kind of nervous for that. I'm gonna log on and take my biochem test now. I feel pretty ready for it. It's 48 questions, 50 minutes, so hoping it's pretty good. I'm taking the summer course, so it's chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, and 11. And I think we have 4 exams, but it's been kind of like a pretty fast-paced course, just because it's accelerated, but I feel prepared. I'm a little nervous, but let's take the test. All right, test is done. I got an 82.5, but I think that it's just a grade, a couple of the questions, so I'm hoping that goes up a little bit, but I've gotten 100 on everything else in the class, so I think I'm still set for an A, and I'm pretty happy with that. Felt pretty prepared. There were just a couple of questions I wasn't super sure on, but hopefully I can learn from the test after I take it. But I feel pretty good, hoping that it went well. So hopefully that grade goes up just a tad. We'll see. Also, it's supposed to thunder today, so I don't think I'm going to the beach, but I'm going to do something else with my friend. We're kind of figuring that out. I've been super into painting, like I said, so maybe we'll do a craft or something. We were going to watch like a TV show together, but it hasn't come out yet, so we're waiting on that. If you guys are also waiting on Love Island to come out, that's our show. But yeah, I'm going to go fix some lunch and then kind of figure out what the rest of my day looks like. Look how pretty this is. Made it with Ava. So little change of plans. I was supposed to meet with one of my athletes tonight, but I had a power outage and it's not supposed to be fixed until 11:30. So we rescheduled for Wednesday, which is when I have my other athlete meeting. So I'll have both of those on the same day, which is a little bit easier on me. I'm super grateful that they were really flexible with it and it actually worked better for them that way. I would have just driven over to Publix and done the meeting, but thankfully didn't have to do that. So yeah, hoping the power comes back on. I usually end my nights with a Ninja Creamy, but I don't think I'm gonna have power until 11:30, so might have to find another little sweet treat to end the day. But now I'm just doing some work. I have little assignments and things that I like to catch up on emails, that sort of thing. So yeah, once that's done, I'm gonna go to bed, and that's kind of a day in my life. I hung out with my friend today. We did some different crafts. We watched reality TV, of course, and then just kind of chatted. She's moving into her apartment soon, and it just gets me really excited for going back to college and moving into my new apartment with my sister. So I'm feeling super excited for all of that. But for right now, this was a really good day. My leg is feeling great, which is awesome. So ready to get rid of these crutches and just get back to having a little bit more freedom. But really great day and super excited for tomorrow. Just gonna have another great day. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.